Hi there folks, Wayne here, aka Warlord383, just with another beginner's guide to free-to-play update, and a thank you really for everyone out there. Nearly 1,000 of you who watched my first videos, and chuffed to bits. Thank you for spending the time to watch something I've made, really. But here we go. What I've done is I extended on my Ravager server and made 7 characters, and I tested a theory of running them all to level 15 to see how it would go, and how you would start off building a team to start free to play, and then now they've announced going free to play to 50, further you up till there. So what I've got here, and I'll explain myself before I get too carried away, is 7 characters that I got to level 10, and then I allocated them how I thought the storyline and how I enjoyed playing them to which crew skill best suited them. The 2 main characters I've picked on this one are the Sith Warrior, Sith Marauder, Devil Bob, and my Sith Inquisitor, Assassin, Very Evil Bob. They're my 2 main characters that stack Biochem as their main crew skill, and if you watch my first video you'll see how I harp on about it. But for the ults, as they extend, you'd really need, if you're a Force user, Cyber-teching as your first ult. I've got a Commando who stacks aim, but Cyber-teching can be used by Force user and non-Force user. But if you're a Force user, you'd also need Synth Weaving as an ult character and Artificing as an ult character. Also, I found through it, it's even if you just stick with them, it's best to have 2 other characters that can have the other 2 crew skills, because there's 7 in total, purely to grind out resources and send to your Cyber-techer, because he or she will need that when he's building all the bits for your armour as you go up orange and purple epic armour, and I'll show you what I mean by that. If I just change back to the big server now, this is the one all my characters had to transfer to, and I'll show you what I mean. If you remember back on my first video again, I talked about I didn't have the perfect character on this server. Well, I have now. I have ground out a character, Devil Bob, who's a Sith Inquisitor Assassin, the same as on my Ravager server, because I enjoyed it that much. And I've gone from level 1 to level 37, using all my other characters on this server to further it. Because I had Little Bob, who was a level 50 bounty hunter, and Cyber-teching, unbeknown to me, he was perfect for furthering this character's armament, should we say. Wait for this to load up, and while it's loading up I will just say, if you are wanting a frames per second counter on Star Wars The Old Republic, the easiest thing to do is Control, Shift and F, and it will pop up in the bottom left hand corner. I've checked it against Fraps and other frame rates programs, and it's pretty much spot on. If it's green, your processor's happy. If it's yellow or red, your processor's having to work a little bit harder just to get everything sorted. Oh, look what she's gone and got. Purple stuff, we like that. Thank you very much. Good, but oh, and good more. And more again. So I've sent my 3 companions out with this character, because I wasn't playing it for a while, to go and grind out some skills. And as you see now, on this server there's 220 odd, 23 people. I'm running at 70 odd, 80 frames a second. I'm just waiting for my reds, so my processor's working like mad to load everything up, because I believe I'm sat bang in the middle of the Imperial fleet. But when it finally does sort its life out, I'll show you what I run with. There she is, Little Bob, sorry, Devil Bob. And she's all orange items. If I can get it or make it, I've made it orange. For the sheer fact of, when you're Cyber-teching, you make these 2 add-ins for all orange items, and your Artificer will make enhancements, and this is used on everything that's orange. Even if you go to your main weapon, lightsaber hilt, Artificing, mod, Cyber-teching, enhancement, Artificing, crystal, Artificing. so you use your ults to further up. As you see, I haven't really gone that crazy on making everything purple inside of them, because every 3 levels you can, if you really want to, grind out a whole new implant, so to speak, for your armour. So unless you've got lots of money, which I don't have, sorry, or your alternate characters, armour teching and arms smecking, are feeding your cybertech character lots of purple metals, which are very hard to come by using underworld trading, it's easier and quicker just to make 8 or 9 blue items, still reverse engineer for the purple one, so you have the schematic, and every now and again you can make one like I've got there and bang it in, but just run with blues and throw them in. It's good enough for meeting anyone out there. And I click on that, and as you see, considering where she is, she's biochem, nearly maxed out at 400, 300 and something. She's doing very well, but my biggest enemy is credits. I have none. We'll pick a bit of that, and as you see, I get light side, dark side points also. If you do it, always go for medical supplies. And if I click on my character, you'll see I'm already level 4 dark side, and my social is not a great deal because I don't really play. I just love the actual story. I don't play flashpoints or PvP very much on this one. So let's go back to my main board, and there, that's my newest character. But on this one here, I have 8 characters, an alternate for everything. I will click on Little Bob and I'll show you what I mean by being very, very important. Should load a bit quicker because technically we're going to the same place, just with a different character. Let's say a couple of top tips while waiting for this to load. All your alternate characters, if you are not using them, leave them in either the Imperial or the Republic fleet or a cantina for as long as you want to. Once you hit your max double XP bracket, you won't earn any more, but don't just leave them in the middle of nowhere or somewhere where you're not going to earn double XP, because it's there for a reason, so you might as well have it when you want to use it. Here we go. Oh, someone's got a massive great speeder. We'll just shove that back in there. And this is Little Bob. This is one my bounty hunter I PvP with. A little bit of Battle Master, a little bit poo, but I say this guy mostly grinds out. Once we get down to it, as you see, for all my lower level characters, all the purple bits to make them easy, right up to now level 35 or so, which I am with Devil Bob. So you can run with just 3 alternate characters, cyberteching. If you're a force user, synth weaving and artificing. If you're a non-force user, cyberteching, arms mech and armoured tech. But personally, if you're going to do that far, make the other 2 purely just to grind out. If you're a non-force user, to make enhancements for your purple items and orange items. If you are a force user, you use the arms tech and arms mech to grind out resources to feed your cyber tech. So that's about what I know and up to date of everything. If you like what you see or like what you hear, give us a thumbs up, favourite, share, subscribe. Please leave any comments. I'm using a different caption software now because I couldn't get Fraps to run properly and kept every 4 gig folder in it. But thank you very much for watching again, and I'll make another one soon. Cheers.